This is the first time I've ever been to New Game Plus 5. I'm pretty sure this is max difficulty. Give me violence mode. Gotta remember not to go online. Okay. Think we're good. So let me just switch over. I'm using a webcam today. Woo! I washed my hair. I learned from Eris, if I want to stream, I should look presentable on a webcam. I look kind of good, I guess. I need to trim my beard a little. I was thinking about growing something out really, really long down to my stomach here, but I can't even like grow a beard properly. It's like it's longer on one side than it is on the other. I always have to like trim one side just to make it match the length of the other side. It's really weird how that works. All right. So hopefully it's not too bad. I have like 470,000 souls, but I can't use them because this is a new cycle. So the maiden isn't available until you kill the phalanx. All right. So the last playthrough, when I started, the world tendencies had been messed up, and that's because the way the DNS server works, I have it set up so I can connect to the private server. So the last time I logged onto the PSN to check sales, that counted as me logging into UV server. So it set all my world tendencies to black. Well, near black. It was near black, but it was enough of a difference that some of the worlds actually had primeval demons spawn, but they weren't at -2 for like world tendency. So it's like, here's -3, that's pure black, and here's +3, which is pure white. But for some reason, primeval demons were showing up at -1. I don't know if it had something to do with the way the server was set, but I got around it somehow. All right. Let's see what kind of Danny I can do in New Game Plus 5. Keylage is still my my Bay weapon, so. Oh, I forgot to change my stream settings. It says I'm streaming in 60 FPS, but this game doesn't even run it in 60 FPS. It can barely maintain 30. All it takes is a little screen tearing. The game has really bad frame pacing issues for some reason. Give me a second. I heard something that was kind of weird. Yeah, give me just a moment. Sorry about that. Heard somebody making a noise at our back door. Monka S kind of noise. Turns out somebody didn't lock the back door, so they were locking it. Okay, 369? Really? 435, okay. Hey. You're busy. Get out of here. 263. I forgot. I have like that kind of grass. You don't even have to buy anything. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be fine. These guys seem to be doing about as much damage as I was expecting, and I'm still killing them in one hit. I can still walk past them. It's not like it's a big deal. Yeah, I got... Oh, whoops. I forgot to put my thief's ring on. I was wondering why everybody noticed me. There we go. We fixed the issue. I don't use Clever Rat Ring for the Phalanx fight. I do use Poison. Fun fact, Phalanx is actually weak to Poison. And his little buddies are hella weak to Poison. It's kind of weird the way the bosses react to Poison in this game. You can proc it, but they don't, it does like no damage to them. I might need to change my webcam setup. Looks like I'm sort of just like, I'm over here. Don't mind me, I'm just all the way over here. Let me see here. I don't want to be that guy that just sort of like talks to himself off camera. Half moon grass. Guess I'm just gonna speed run through here then. Now that I think about it, I'll equip my dagger too. I don't know why you just whipped around like that. Usually the movement's not that whippy. Oh, rolled late. That didn't hit me, okay. I'm very surprised. Half moon grass, no sword. Maybe one day he'll drop that sword for me. I'm in pure white. I don't have the dragon. Okay. And if you coming into this world pure white, dragon doesn't appear. Even in new game. It's really weird. You can manually manipulate your save file to change the world tendencies, and he doesn't even show up in new game. I don't know. Oh yeah, and then these guys don't die in New Game Plus and beyond. So some of them are just gonna live. Usually at least 2 or 3 of them survive. I can't pick up anything that they drop, so I might as well just keep running. Whoa, what the heck was that? I think I hit the wall? Thanks, Gira. Hopefully it's not too bad. Ow. Ow. Sheesh. Get out of here. Beat it. Oh, you serious? Dang it. Hold on a second. I gotta, now I'm gonna have to get closer to my computer or my TV. Wasn't flipping out about low power yesterday. Or the day before. If I plug my controller into my computer, it just turns the controller off. So I can't power it through that. Don't worry guys, I'm a professional. Professional streamerman. Whatever that means. Next I can do a Soul Level 1 NG+5 run. Pure black. Too bad I would just circumvent most of this stuff. Maybe I could force myself to kill all the important dudes. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Force the habit, I guess. Okay, so that is what it is. I somehow hit the very... I did a running attack into a corner. Oh, side roll. Yeah, see, that's what had happened. Okay. I was very fortunate that I was able to see that. Well, that went better than I was expecting. Guess I'll just use my lower grats while I sit here. Dude can't throw over the wall because I'm trying to roll around him and get him from behind. There we go. Easy enough, I guess. Same game, just more numbers. Alright, so let's just go poison the boss then. I love doing this because it's stupid. But it helps. I mean, just look at them drop off. And that was before I even touched them. It is off themselves. Dies like flies, yeah. It's the best strat I've ever seen for this boss. Too bad. Wow. And New Game Plus 5, they don't even... He doesn't even give you 10,000 souls. That's insane. What's up, Black Sabbath? Man, even the Blue Drake gave me like something like 70,000 souls. Like, it was insane just how many souls that guy can give off. I'd probably have to rewatch the VOD just to be sure. Wait, did I? Wow, I never used the boss souls from the last NG. I'm gonna have a lot of souls. That'd be kind of nice. You can't see my soul counter because my webcam's in the way. I wasn't sure where to put the webcam because it's like, no matter what corner of the screen I put it at, it's gonna be in something. It's gonna be in the way of something. And no roll. I guess the next thing I can do... I've been playing a bunch of other games, but I wasn't really sure what else to continue. I was thinking about maybe going back to Hyper Light Drifter and stuff like that. Because I actually got the game to run well enough on my computer. I assume it was just some GPU setting that was messing it up. Alright, pop these.
What is it? Dost thou seek soul? Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Yeah, 2 level ups.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn.
I'll just give myself some more HP.
And trade with yours.
Periodically remember to check my gear. Do I have a... Yeah, I do have upgrade materials. I forgot I got a pure stone at some... just from killing that one lizard. No useless weapons. Okay.
Thank goodness you...
Thank goodness you're... Kick him out. Kick him to the curb. I might have accidentally drank into the mic. Sorry about that. I had a soda that I forgot that I was just sitting right there on the desk. That save icon is bothering me. That's why it was bothering me. Dragon shouldn't be here, or am I mistaken? No, wait, I guess he does show up here. That's weird. I could have sworn he doesn't show up here either. Well, that makes it easier. He does all the work for me. I like this. I don't mind a dragon who wants to help. Yeah, I still like Demon Souls the most. Out of all the Souls games, I still like it the most. I still need to play through all the other ones again. I can never bring myself to finish... Whenever I start a run for Dark Souls 2, I can never finish it. Because I just don't like it as much as the other ones. I think like my mic is picking up a lot of audio. Hold on a sec. Sorry if I'm getting you guys irritated with like double echo and stuff. Believe me, it's not my intention to annoy the shit out of people with an echoey mic. Whoa. Wowee, lads. Don't do that. I heard a noise. I think it was my phone somewhere. Hey, late moon gas. Nice. I forgot I had second chance. Whoops. Alright, let's go kill his buddies. New game +5 buddies. No thanks. Oh, side roll. I love those. I love it when I accidentally do a side roll. Ah! Alright. He's still pretty easy even in New Game Plus 5. What emote is that? It's a dab emote. Hey, Rika. Ah, no, I accidentally used my good grass. I have 43 of them, guys. I'm screwed. It's fine. I'm just waiting for the dogs to mess me up now. You know what I'll do? I'll leave a lot for last. Dang, man. Dogs take a really nasty bite. How's thing? It's going well. I only started about 30 minutes ago. So you haven't missed much. I've got Phalanx, and then I just did Tower Knight. Nobody's killed me yet. Very surprised. I mean, I am legit surprised. Like, I had a little bit of trouble in New Game Plus 4, but other than that, it was alright, I guess. And then, of course, all the trouble was in New Game Plus, or New Game. I think the only thing in New Game Plus 4 that gave me any trouble was World 5. Because, Black Phantoms. God, Black Phantoms. Nice, I can two-shot these guys. That's really, really, really useful to know. No. No. These guys in their choppy in-between animations, I can't tell when they're gonna swing. These guys are the precursor. What NG is this? This is New Game Plus 5. It should be the highest NG that this game can go. So when you go to like New Game Plus 6, it'll just be a repeat of New Game Plus 5. It's the first time I've ever played New Game Plus 5, so I don't even know what the number balancing is at this point. Like how much more HP a boss is supposed to have over New Game and stuff like that. More or less why I'm playing it on this, because I'd never even thought to get this far. Also, because these guys have so much HP, the way that bomb is doing damage to them is calculated really weird. You might do a few no-hits, but no one will see my works. Hey, I mean, if you have strats, you might as well keep them to yourself, you know? Like, keep them as a secret, you know, ace in the hole kind of thing. I get you, I get you. Too many people been watching Milty Milt. Now everybody knows his strats. Even I know some of his strats, like the John Wayner strat. That's a pretty useful strat for getting the Thief's Ring early. Shout out John Wayner, by the way. That's a really good strat. Or a really good parkour lesson that I didn't even know about. Also, you can see here, I'm just running through everything because it's just way faster. And you can run right through that boulder. I want to unlock the shortcut. At this point, I don't feel like stopping. I just want to stop and get the shortcut here. Because it's way faster to just run right through and jump off a wall. Oh, you can't stream on PS3. I gotcha. Yeah, PS3 is kind of a cumbersome console to capture. Cumbersome console to capture. I didn't mean to do that, but it just came out that way. Oh, right. I go this way because there are two spear guys and a couple of halberd dudes right there. But if you go this way, it's just a crossbow guy and a spear guy. And this weapon is so fast. The spear guys in this game have a bad tendency of not telegraphing when they put up their shield. So what you want to do is, if you have like a falchion or a crescent weapon like that, or curved sword like that, you can just outspam them before they can put the shield up. It's the same with daggers too. Any weapon that has a really fast R1 will go right through them. Did I have my bar set up? Yeah, it's set up well enough. Plus, yeah, these guys don't know what to do when you're up here. So when you jump off right here, they don't have a tendency to follow. Whoops. And then, of course, always come over here and get this item right here. In fact, I can get it now because I have to eat a grass. It's 9... What? Really? This should be 9 full moon grass. It shouldn't penalize me for picking it up. There we go. That's really weird. Oh, that's why... I thought... I'm miscounting. That's why I'm having trouble here. It's fine. It's fine. I know math. I know math. I went to college. It's fine. You guys ask too many questions. Streamer, what's 2 plus 2? Can't you guys see I'm playing a game right now? No time for maths. Okay, maybe a little math. Okay, maybe a lot of math. Streamer, what's the square root of a hypotenuse? Well, viewer, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Sounds smart, right? Not really. Your naughty tick is quitting before you claim you're dead during boss. Man, that buff doesn't really add as much as I hoped it would. I just realized that. It's like, yeah, these guys just have so much freaking defense that the magic buff doesn't seem to add anything to that fight. Good to know, I guess. Your naughty trick is quitting before it claimed you did it. Oh, yeah, that trick. Okay. I don't ever actually do that. I keep forgetting that you can actually do that. Well, that was a fast penetrator. That's probably the fastest penetrator fight I've ever had. Who would have thought that it would have been on the highest difficulty? I don't even think... Did I actually get... I want to say I actually got hit by something in that fight. It just went by so fast that I didn't even pay attention. Who'd have thunk it? Guess I'm gonna have to play in Soul Level 1 now. I also can't tell if I'm taking any... I think my health bar is as big as it's gonna get. So hold on a second. No way. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me try that again. I thought I was high enough that I could take full damage. I wanted to confirm something. Dark Souls has a thing where when you get to about 1800 HP, your health bar starts growing. What do you think plus 7 will be like? It'll be like plus 5. I took 29 damage? Okay, so the health bar is still can get bigger. Okay, I was just making sure. like I said, in Dark Souls, for some reason, the health bar just goes up to 1800, and any amount you have after that will just not show on the bar. It was either 1800 or 1800 and something. I remember Miltrud had told me about it because he had played the game so much. I was wondering if they did the same kind of shortcut in Demon Souls, because that feels like Demon Souls jank. Because Dark Souls, I mean, yeah, Dark Souls does have some jank to it, but there's nowhere near as much jank as Demon Souls. Oh, right, I need to apply second chance again. Just in case. I mean, it's here, I might as well use it. I always kill these guys. Well, actually, technically, I only need to kill this guy, because he aggroes everybody else. So once you get rid of him, most of the time these guys won't react. I'll think of him as the angry foreman. You're playing Destiny Rise of the Iron. I didn't realize people still played the first Destiny. That is the right one, right? Or are you talking about Destiny 2? I'm thinking of the Iron Banner from Destiny for some reason. Alright, doggos, do not come for me yet. Oh, I already got this. I killed him and I didn't even pay attention. Whoops. That was my bad. I keep picking things up. You just wanted to play it again? Makes sense. I had Destiny on PS3 and PS4. After they migrated the game over to PS4, I sort of just lost interest in the game for some reason. I was never one for the raids and stuff like that. I played a lot of the beta, but I never... The moment the game came out, I sort of just lost interest. I don't know why. Plus, the DLC was handled in a really annoying way. Hold on a sec. I messed up too many parries. Gotta be careful, he might jump. These guys have a jumping attack that I rarely see. There we go. I'm good at this game, guys. Honest. It's fine. I'm still pretty shit at the game. It's more or less why I want to play it at the max difficulty. Be like Peverson and parry everything. Or Milt. Milt's pretty good at parrying everything, but he doesn't play Demon Souls. I think the last time I heard about him playing Demon Souls, he was obviously playing on an emulator. And he could only play it for like 10 to 20 minutes at a time because of the bad frame rate. Don't fall off. He fell off. Oh no. Get out of the way. Sorry, Bagman. Go back to your work. You're free now. And I got a free guillotine axe. Or not a guillotine axe, the crescent axe. I'm not sure if this character actually has one, but she does now. Crescent axe, pretty good. It's not like magic scaling by default like it is in Dark Souls, but you can make it a magic scaler if you wanted to. Get the dagger out. Couple of dudes, we get a gut up here. Oh, I was just about to eat a rock. Good going. 4 robots kills 29 scientists? What kind of robots were these? Oh boy. Heal, please. Thank you. You alright, dude? There we go. Alright, let's get the shortcut in case I mess something up. There's always a contingency plan in case I mess something up. The beauty of being a person with this amount of health is that I can just skip doing the second half of this dungeon. Just to save time, really. Because in all honesty, I don't really find any part of this dungeon to be that dangerous anymore. But it's just kind of fun to... This is probably obviously not intended because of the amount of health that I have, but... I mean, look, I can just roll right over the lava with the amount of health. In fact, that was 800 health. Like 800 HP. I wonder if you're able to do that in New Game. Still not as fast as, you know, clipping through the level, but... It's a start. Hey, we both missed. Okay. No, I didn't miss. Never mind. Take a swig of soda. I only thought about using that specific shortcut when I started doing this. Because it's just like, it was something I never thought about up to that moment. The idea that you could just go through the level normally and still circumvent stuff. It's a really neat little thing that I'm pretty sure it's just completely unintended, but it's a neat little thing to be able to discover it after playing this game so much. I don't think I'm doing enough damage. What? That hit me? Jeez. Oh no, I think you're gonna do an amateur side roll. That's not what I meant, but okay. I thought she was gonna do a premature fire. When sometimes she will just, I call it a she, I don't know why. But sometimes that spider will prematurely throw fire out. Normally what it does is it's supposed to give you 2 body slams, and then it'll do the charge up. But sometimes it'll just forego one of the charges and blow you up, start loading fire. But I was lucky, didn't happen. Because I got worried the moment I saw it. I noticed it wasn't going as fast with the body slam as it normally is. Sorry, my wording is really weird. I have weird trains of thought sometimes when it comes to constructing sentences. Sometimes I'm just not completely there when I'm talking. Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking on autopilot or something. But yeah, overall, it feels like just NG and beyond is much easier. or NG plus beyond is easier because of the, you don't really have to do that much when you're in the tips for Flame Jerker without using Assault. Stay behind him. Also, bait, what you want to do is, when he does his slam, you want to run, essentially. The good thing about Flame Lurker is that he has really, really good audio cues, with exception to a couple of his attacks. Like, he does these weird backhand attacks where he has almost no wind-up whatsoever. He'll just be standing there and all of a sudden, he gives you a backhand. So the best thing I can say is bait him. You want to bait him into doing specific attacks. Because otherwise, he's annoying to fight. And like I said, you want to be behind him too. You want to make him turn to face you. Because if he doesn't, if he's not looking right at you, he has to stop what he's doing to turn. Unless, of course, he's full on anger mode today. Like, just get behind him like this. See, he can do that. And then he'll do his, that wasn't the backhand. That was the forward swipe, or the horizontal swipe. But yeah, you want to try to get behind him. But sometimes he is well aware when people try to get on his butt. Because of that, it can be a little bit tiresome. He also follows you backwards too sometimes. It's crazy just how on point this guy can be sometimes. That was pretty good damage right there. Did I forget to put the... No, I put it on. Good. But yeah, you just want to roll... You want to run away from all of his attacks. There's almost no attack that he can do that can't be outrun. Also, make sure you're using some kind of magic buff when you're fighting him. White, sticky white stuff is probably the best if you're not magic build. Like, there's a reason right there why I got hit, and that's because I wasn't running completely away from him. I was like running diagonally. You gotta be running straight away from him when he does that attack, otherwise it'll hit. And then of course when he gets to about 30 HP or 30% HP, he goes full on like anger man mode. I don't know what the best way to describe that attack, that phase is. Like super rage mode. And in that mode, he's more likely to do slams. He's pretty much just slam dunk king at that point. But in this mode, he's not going to be doing it as much. That attack right there is like the best attack to bait out. The one where he just jumps and does nothing. Like if he lands right on you, it barely does any damage. There it is. This is the one that you want because he just backs up. But yeah, sometimes he gets stuck. It's really weird. Hey, B Corson. He'll just get like stuck on debris and he has the trouble finding you. But yeah, he should start slamming, like slam jam attacks all the time now. You want to wait until he's like, his hand is on the ground. If you're caught in his blast, you want to wait until the hand is on the ground. The moment you see the hand, you can roll. Because that way you're already out of the AoE. But if you're running like this, straight away from him, you should be more than fine. I'm trying to bait him into doing his best attack. There it is. In this mode, you want him... You don't want him to be doing that right in your face. Because it's like, he does way more damage when he's angry for some reason. And then, of course, he got stuck again. Touched the demon inside me. Hey, DA. But, yeah, I like baiting him out. There we go. Some of his attacks are just easier to punish. I was kind of surprised. I think I only got hit like once or twice there. Alright, let's go kill Dragon God. My trick with Dragon God here is to make him break debris for me. But there's also another thing that I do that may be considered cheesy. Not really cheesy, but more like cheater scumbag. There's a way to go through the arena without breaking a lot of the debris. Wow, he actually didn't see me. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. He has trouble tracking you when you do that. Yeah, he's an easy boss. It's just that on New Game Plus 5, he can one-shot me, so I kind of don't like taking that risk. He's a puzzle, really. He's barely a boss. There we go. I trick him into breaking that bit of debris for me, so it's just easier to get through. You want to stand near the debris. Don't stand there for too long, otherwise he gets a really, really good lock on you and will punch you, or, no, you want to stand there kind of long. You want to stand there long enough for him to get sight of you and then start running. You don't want him to think you're standing somewhere farther away than you are. Otherwise, he'll attack you where he sees you. I've had it happen to me a couple of times. I didn't mean to backstep. I keep backstepping by accident for some reason. I need to kill him to see if I can get a pure stone off of him. I only had one pure clear stone. Oddly enough, I never thought to dupe this. Nope, chunks. Alright. And now he is, dead. Ish. Takes quite a few hits to knock him down when he's, in New Game Plus and beyond. And like I said, if he hits me with that fist of his in New Game Plus and beyond, I'm pretty sure it'll kill me. I have a lot of health, and I'm pretty sure this just isn't enough. Oh, I still had it equipped. Good. Oh, I'm over encumbered already. Boy, howdy. Well, I was going to farm to see if I can get a pure stone, but I'm just going to go back to the Nexus then. I forgot I'm carrying just so much equipment, I can barely hold anything without the game yelling at me about it. What did I pick up? I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I picked up to make me over encumbered already. All this? I guess so. You use the warding in Water Veil? I was thinking about doing that too. I'm not above using spells now. It's just like there's spells that I rarely use. That's probably why I never use them. I just don't. Oh, that's what I picked up. I picked up the weapons. Forgot about them. Just as soon as I picked them up, I forgot about them. Official's hat, get rid of that. Alright. Let us level up again by consuming a shield. I already have all the boss weapons and all the boss soul stuff, so I don't really need the Red Hot Demon Soul. And then I dropped all the materials I don't need. Because I duped a bunch in my first NG run, so it's not really that big a deal. Alright, I guess we can go to World 4. I'll go to World 4. World 4 is kind of an easy world for me. And before I get murdered a couple of 100 times. Skellymen are kind of easy to deal with if you use your shield. I always like to bait the Skellymen into attacking me by just rolling right in. You're gonna go to sleep? Oh, alright. Take care, Rika. outpost the shit out of them with a good dagger. I use a fatal dagger because fatal daggers have higher critical damage. You can't buff them, so it's a very, very specialized weapon, only used for this kind of stuff. But yeah, you can see I'm doing pretty good damage with that dagger. Bait this guy into coming down here to get away from the scaly men up there. For a second there, it looked like he fell through the world. Dark Souls 2 tracking. I love it. Can you use light or curse weapon on fatal daggers? No. The weapon just doesn't buff. I guess it's because of the way that its critical damage was increased. I'm not sure why, but you just can't buff them. You can't use any turpentine, sticky white stuff. Just doesn't let you. Wait, that guy didn't see me this time. Last NG, that guy saw me. And then this time he doesn't see me. So I'm even more confused than normal. Wait, why am I going this way? Right. I've already done that skip too many times, so let's go do the other skip. First, get him to clear this debris so I don't accidentally get stuck on it when I'm running past him. See ya. There's another skip that I can do. It's just that that skip is the fastest skip. 4-1 skip. This is the other 4-1 skip that most people probably don't care about. Yeah, it would be incredibly unbalanced. That's what I assumed. But yeah, you can just run up here, go up the ladder, jump right here. You skip all the enemies right there anyway. Of course, you still have to run past these gold skeletons, but that's fine. Though sometimes, most of the time they guard, but sometimes they just go right into an attack. Like that. And it's always the same attack. It's their pursuit attack. The one that they use when you run past them. It's very similar to the way that the other skellies work. That their weapons are bigger. Do I? So now we can just go kill the adjudicator. We gotta wait a second because it takes a while for that debris to finish falling. What? Did his hand hit me? I don't know what hit me. Dang it. I was hoping I could one-cycle him. It'd be the first time I ever did. Oh, I still had it equipped. That's why I didn't one-cycle him. I ran out of stamina without the ring on. Oh, good thing I remembered to put it on at the last second. Like, wait a minute, don't take that off. I'm trying to get all the souls. I'm a greedy bastard. Rip Blige, unfortunately. He's going to be locked in that cell for the rest of his playthrough. All he did was cross patches too. What a bad run of luck he had. That's the safest way to get through that room. I'll show you guys another one. I always do it every run, but because due to the just horrible placement of these guys right here. Now, for some reason, these two silver skellymen with the swords, they don't recognize when you throw alluring skulls or soul remains at them for some reason. They just stand there completely oblivious. You can't even parry them down there either. I don't know what it is about them, but like when you try to parry them and you get a successful parry, you just go right through them. So the safest way to deal with them is just to abuse their ball in a cup AI, where they immediately lock onto you from a distance, and then they come to you like they're a ball in a cup. Does Blige introduce himself as Grave Robber Blige? I think so, yeah. I'm Grave Robber Blige. Who couldn't do with a little help? Something like that. Cheer up, life is an adventure. Everybody in this game laughs maniacally every time you talk to them. I'm not crazy. If you're not laughing, then you're crazier than I am. Stuff like that. Yeah, Blige is like my favorite NPC just because of how blatant he is about what he does. But he even doesn't even feel bad about it either when he does it. It's like, well, it's better than robbing live people. He doesn't have any qualms robbing the dead because they're not alive. He actually felt guilty about the idea about robbing people that were still alive, whether they be the hollowed out people. Trying to get that guy to go back to his spot, but he doesn't wanna. He's gonna move right when I try to shoot him, isn't he? Well, you gotta, in this game, the free aim, you gotta like aim a little bit further to the right and then hope that you hit your target. Unfortunately, I'm messing everything up. There we go. Shot him in the back of the head. You don't get headshots in this game, but it's still cool to think that I did that. I'm a grave robber. Yeah, that's more or less what I think he would say in a real life situation. I'm a grave robber. Or as my Georgian accent. Hey y'all, I'm a grave robber. That's me kind of just mimicking. I mean, I live in Georgia, but most people think I don't have that accent, so I probably still have like a couple of colloquialisms that you'd only hear in Georgia, like the way that I pronounce certain words. Way safer to just do that than it is to run down that hallway. You don't even interact with the boss, or you don't even interact with his buddies. You just straight up kill him. If you guys want to do that in your no-hit runs, it's the best strat you can offer. If people get tired of seeing people throw soul remains, you can just use a bow. Cheesy bow strats. You like that strat? I don't remember anybody ever telling me it. I guess I came up with it myself. I remembered at one point EMB, I think it was EMB, that said at some point the game was patched so that if you tried to shoot that guy, they made it so that he didn't load in. And so you would have to run all the way around to him just to fight him, because that was the way that they made the level or something. But then I thought, maybe I could just go through the fog door and it will work, and it did. So I was pretty excited about that. Because up to that point it was like, this is a really bad hallway to fight in. I kind of find it It's like Capra 2.0. That's how bad I thought it was. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what I'm forgetting here. But yeah, that hallway is like Capra bad because of the way that the enemy is just sort of right there behind a corner. And the moment you walk around the corner, he's hitting you. And it's really cheap. It's probably one of the cheapest enemy placements in the game, I think. Just because death, you know, those Shadow Men are really powerful. They do so much damage with their laser beams. How did he not see me? That's so weird. Yeah, that, and like I say always, that shockwave does nothing to you. You have to be hit by the sword for it to actually hurt too. I don't know why they gave him that ability, but it does nothing. Oh, I forgot to put the ring on. Maybe that's what I forgot. Yeah, exactly. Because it's such a cheaply placed enemy. I feel like it's legit one of the only real gotcha moments that I can think in this game, but I could think of a bunch of other gotcha moments that most people probably won't even see. Like the cliffside that you run over to get to that area. There's nothing there normally, but when you get into pure Black World tendency, you got 2 Black Phantom Gold Skellies that spawn, and then you also got a Black Phantom Black Katana Skelly that spawns. It's like, boy, you guys know how to pack these levels out, don't you? Like, most of the other enemies are, like, appropriately placed, and then they put the most dangerous enemies in front of the boss room. And if it wasn't the Reaper with the scythe, yeah, exactly. If it wasn't the scythe, it was the Reaper's laser beam. And that laser beam is annoying. Because it, like I said, does a lot of damage to you. I missed because I was in the wrong part of the animation when I tried to shoot it. Dang it, I always do that. It's like, you can get him when he's flying away from you. I love the fact that when you're using a bow, you can just draw back the string and then roll out of the way if you have to. Hey, I got him in the tail. Got tail? This is like the easiest way to fight this boss. There's a weapon you can get, obviously, but I'm not using it because it's weaker than just shooting him with a bow. Also, I'm too far away now. Alright. Yeah, the 2 fat guys in 1-3 are kind of like that. Which ones? You mean the one behind the door, or the one... Or do you mean the 2 guys on the bridge in front of the blue dragon? Shoot him in the face a bunch. I was trying to shoot him too. What? His tail has no hitbox. What? There he is. I was wondering, like, where's the hitbox on this guy? Hit him! Come on. Nuts. Nuts. Oh well. Back behind the house to not get hit by a torpedo. Hey, don't... Hey! Shoot me from behind cover. Got there before the demon was destroyed. Would eat my inputs. There we go. The two guys that spawn in the hallway. Oh, I forgot about them. Yeah, I completely forgot about them. Okay. That's why I didn't know what you were talking about. I do now. I definitely remember them now. Yeah, I always forget about them because I usually never get to the boss's room in Pure Black World. I usually try to just mitigate danger by lowering difficulty. Usually. If I don't want the game to be too hard on myself, I usually try to
Soul of the mind, key to
make it a
life's
little
ether.
bit easier.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Out
Or, let me see here. Did I pick up anything extra that I don't need? Pure Cloudstone. Alright. World 3 then. I'm kind of surprised by how there's like little to no resistance at the moment. I'm very surprised by how easy this seems. Like I'm afraid that if I say this game is too easy, the game will immediately like hear me talking shit from like across the room. I wasn't talking about you, game, and start kicking my ass. Oh, my soda's warm. I let it sit too long. Oh, I forgot to equip my dagger. Rydell ate my input. Because for some reason in this, it's Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne. All the Souls games, including Remaster, have this thing that when an NPC stops talking, it disables your input for like 2 or 3 seconds after that. So the only thing you're able to do is move, like walk around. You're playing Destiny 2. I have Destiny 2 on PC because EA was giving it out for like free at some point. So if I've ever felt like playing Destiny 2, I suppose I could play it on PC. I've never really felt the want to play it though. Like I don't really have anybody I'd want to play it with. Like the guy that I used to play Destiny with, I only played it with him like once. And it was like he was super into raids and stuff like that, but I was, or strikes or whatever they were called, that the equivalent was in that game. But I was just never into them. Like that was pretty much the big thing about that game was the strikes. Bosses that would take like 30 to 40 minutes to kill. That one boss in the Vault of Glass that took several hours to kill, and that was with like 16 people on a team and stuff like that. It was crazy from what I remembered hearing about. I didn't have that kind of patience. I still don't have that kind of patience to take that long to kill one boss, only for you to get shitty rewards as a result. I remember the game's loot system was pretty shitty. Unless they've upgraded it in subsequent patches and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. It's like, well, I paid $60 for this game, but you guys are treating loot like it's Diablo. Fun fact, there's a headpiece called the Mask of the Eternal Warrior, and it's very similar to a Durin's. No joke. That sounds kind of cool. I still have Destiny on PS4, so it's not like I couldn't go back to that one either. I remembered I liked some of the character models in that game. Like, I like the female character models in that game. They did a pretty decent job on rendering humans and stuff. I remembered I made my character pretty sexy. Of course, this was before I was really streaming that much. I guess back then my tastes were a bit different. I mean, I still make girl characters because it's more fun for me that way. I don't like looking at a guy when I'm playing one of these games for some reason. So I've just been making lady characters ever since. Oh, I just realized. I remembered what it was that I forgot. I forgot to put the Makoto on. And then put the clever rat ring on. I ran past the key. Whoops. Don't worry. It takes like a little walk just to get back up here. I knew I forgot to do something. Don't worry. It's all part of the plan or something. I also forgot to buff my second chance buff. In case things go completely wrong. They can go wrong. Dave, thanks. Perfectly calculated. Wait a second. I always walk when I do this. My timing, I have the timing down for walking. I don't have the timing down for run. Yeah, it's just the way that I practiced that. It's way safer for me to walk than it is to run. Plus, you take counter hit if you get hit running. I forgot that part. That's a pretty big caveat. I know you can do it. There's like a clever rat ring setup for speedruns, but I clearly don't have enough. I clearly have way too much health for that setup. Even in like when I think about it, I don't even know if those the damage from that weapon scales with NG. I'm going to assume it does. So in this NG, it would probably kill me in like a single hit. Like I know in like new game, once you get up enough like physical resistance from like leveling up and stuff, that thing does nothing to you. Essentially, anyway. It does almost little to no damage to you. But that may be because I wasn't running. I've learned my lesson. I should carry the rejuvenator ring with me so that I can recover my health. I'd rather have the maximum amount I can have without dispelling the ring. But you know, I'm just trying to be safe. I always do that with this boss, by the way. This is the safest boss to do the clever rat ring setup with. Because you are guaranteed to always kill that boss, no matter what NG, because she just doesn't have enough HP to prevent death, or prevent you from doing a one cycle. I want to say this is enough to not. Yep. Good. All right. I like to keep this procced. So let me see if I can just... I forgot I need the Morium Blade on to make this work. So, put the ring back on. I almost forgot to do that too. Real professional, I know. But yeah, you can do like 700 damage with one hit. These guys can probably one-shot me with their crossbows now. They were almost able to I'm pretty sure they could one-shot me at this level of health last NG as well. So I gotta be very, very careful I don't take a crossbow bolt to the face. There's one guy up here that always is ready to shoot. Got him! Can't do that now, can ya? There's a guy that drops here I don't want chasing me. Plus, with this amount of damage, I should be able to one-shot the man centipedes. 'Cause those guys, I don't want them chasing me. They have a gap closing attack that's really scary to deal with. Now, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. You can run into a corner there. And sometimes that guy will drop, sometimes he won't. I've noticed as of late that he doesn't really drop that much. So I get ready to run in case he doesn't drop. I can manipulate his AI to make him fall out of the sky, essentially. Sometimes. It only works like... It works 100% of the time, 50% of the time. Something like that. Oh, well, I'm at it. I'm gonna need to get somewhere. I think what I'll do is I'll clear the level and then I'm gonna have to go take a bathroom break. I'm approaching this level at the same time as I always would in a run. So it feels like I'm having to do my bathroom rituals. Like every time I fight the man-eaters, I have to go to the bathroom. Just thinking about the man-eaters makes me want to go to the bathroom. Makes me wet my pants. I'm so scared of them. Man-eaters, hardest boss. I don't care what anybody else tells you, they're the hardest boss for me. Even a lot, I think, is easier than him. These two dudes. These guys add so much tension to the fight, especially when they run away. Well, what are they gonna do now? They ran away. Great! Now I'm gonna have to sit here for even longer waiting for them to kill me. Because they'll run away, not kill you, come back, run away again, not kill you. And it just gets so repetitive. Like, and that's not even, that's just them being derpy by default. I don't, like, you can wear the thief's ring to mess with their AI even more. But you can take the ring off, they're still gonna be acting like that. But if you wear the thief's ring and you somehow make the bosses just like lose sight of you, they'll fly away and they'll never come back, even after taking the ring off. It's just crazy. Oh wait, please? Okay, that's good enough. I was hoping you'd give me some old spice. Man-eaters, am I right, guys? Hate this boss. It's the game that, it's the boss that literally makes me question my own sanity. Because it's like, sometimes I'll kill the boss, no issue. Next time, 5 times I die to the boss. And it's mostly because mostly because I'm running to the boss in clever rat ring setup, but it's mostly because I suck. Mostly that. I mostly just suck at this game sometimes. I have off days, I guess is the best way to describe it. I'm mostly in Diamond League. But I'm trying out for, you know, hurt me greatly difficulty national. I hope to get into Ultra Diamond and get me some of them Capcom bucks. I need to turn on the ad support so I have Capcom Cup memorabilia decked out. Capcom Cup sword, Capcom Cup cap, Capcom Cup everything. Maybe then I can afford the good stuff. You know, like the good costumes? Like the Jill Valentine costume from Resident Evil 6. I don't care what anybody says. Silent Evil 49 was the best Silent Evil game ever. Sure, they jumped the shark a little too early. Like, literally, they jumped a shark. You guys should have seen it. It was great. Alright, just gotta kill the red boy here. I always wait for him to turn around because it's way easier to backstab him that way. And then I can't get the backstab or something. Okay, that worked. Alright, let's hope we don't... Yeah, let's not do the backstep. Please, no. I have a wife and kids. Please, no backstep. Please, why you bully? Every time you make those guys turn, they have no hyper armor. And backstabbing them is the best way to do the damage. So it's like, you just want to abuse the fact that they have no hyper armor. That's how those enemies work, essentially. Most of their animations have hyper armor for some reason. Because if you get caught by their attacks, usually it's pretty punishing. They usually do either a grab, like, you know, they shoot you with the green beam that sticks you in place. Or they do this weird AoE attack that you could be completely outside of the AoE attack, and the attack can be completely gone from your vision, and you'd still be hit by the hitbox. Or you'd still be hit by the blast, because it's like one of those cheapo attacks. But anyway, I'm going to need to take a bathroom break, so I will be right back. Give me like a couple of minutes. Bathroom ritual. I haven't had to do this in a while, so hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this like Brutus. Stab them in the back. I mean, what? That's how this all works, right? You gotta kill all the bosses by stabbing them in the back. Where is it? There it is. Alright. I'm gonna get hit. The first thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna get hit, and I'm gonna panic, and I'm gonna die. That's how this works, right? I didn't do full damage to him for some reason. Oh, that's why. Rule 1. Remember Morium Blade. Hey, like I said, I got hit. Boy, howdy. I got hit by that attack that I knew I was going to get hit by. Hey, he flew away. Where'd he go? He doesn't know where he went either. Fine. Hold on a sec. Let me do this. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Time out. Time out. Okay, time out. Stay right there. Don't worry. Don't come to me. I'll come to you. Oh, right. The other part. Oh boy, the other part. He got confused. Oh. I'm confused too. Where are they? Okay, okay. Fine. Think? No, that's not fun. Get off. There we go. Hey, come over here. So long as you stand sorta to like an angle behind him, he doesn't hit you with his stupid attack. Like that. You can't stand directly behind him. There's like a hitbox that just goes right behind him for some reason. Alright, that came out as cheesy as using a bow through the fog door. No big deal. I'm just, you know, that kind of a big deal, you know? But, yeah, that's what happens when you get hit once. Puts you into... It makes you use second chance. I know, my run's been invalidated because I'm a scrub or something. It's Demon Souls. Who cares about Demon Souls? Demon Souls is a baby's game. Why don't you go play Donkey Kong? That's a real man's game. I've been thinking about playing Donkey Kong though. Donkey Kong Country? Man, that's a real kid's game. That game will mess you up. I'm real proud of myself there. I didn't die to the man-eaters. Just don't shoot your soul ray at me. Okay. Another pure stone. You alright? He's trying to run. Get out of here, then. Hey, I already had it equipped. Cool. He tried to run. I didn't let him go. He was trying to disconnect from me, scrub. And here I was mocking myself just a moment ago when that happened. Also, I just got the same amount of souls, I think, as I did when I killed the blue drake. Huh. Alright, pop all these and level up again.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Art thou
Dang it, I'm trying to test fall damage. It won't let me. What is this, about 5 units? Nope. Dang, I'm trying to figure out where the minimum drop distance is to take fall damage. I want to say it's like right here. It is. I took 20... No, yeah, I took 27 damage. Alright, World 5 then. Check my gear to make sure. I keep going to upgrade. I didn't get hit by the boss in such a... Is that right? I got hit by a magic beam, but I didn't take any durability damage. Well, alright. I guess I can live with that. Firebombs are already equipped. I forgot I had those equipped still. Valley Defilement. I'll go through the fast-ish way. I.e., I might die a couple of times. Because my fastest way is not going the exact fastest way, the fastest way. Mostly because it involves me running through a bunch of enemies I don't feel like running through. I don't want to run through rats. Just don't want to. Oh, I ran the wrong way. There it is. Now, I know you can throw a soul remain to get their attention, but then that happened. I didn't actually throw the soul remain. Let's put second chance on, I forgot. Let me try to get their attention. Is that gonna work? Sort of. Whoops, I didn't mean to throw him down there. I meant to do that. Wow, that's not enough to one-shot? Good enough. I always stop there for some reason to kill all those guys. I don't think it's actually necessary. That, on the other hand, I need to roll away from so I don't get poisoned. But at this level, I don't really think that's a bother. Stupid rat. Bad rat. Get out of here. Rat boy, you alright? I think this one just gave up. Tired of this. Free shard arc. Arc of Shardstone. Got him. We got him, boys. He's hitting an arrow. Trying to lure him over here, but that didn't work. No, come back over here. I'm not fighting you in a room full of goons. Come over here and fight me. What is this? He's like attacking an arrow. I've never seen this behavior in a fat guy before. I might just kill him before he even gets over here because he's taking so long. Yep. That's a first. Usually I can never put enough arrows in him. What? Oh, right. I died a couple of times, so it's not pure white. Hey, that should not have hit. There we go. Just running right past him. Way easy. So easy, it's like taking literal baby's candy. Yeah, that's the right word. You heard me right. Stealing candy from children. Like in Pokemon. Because apparently that's a thing you do in Pokemon. You rob children and take their Pokeballs. Wow, I baited the hell out of him. There we go. Oop. This is for this guy right here. He almost always starts with that stab of his, and it's almost always a trouble for me to parry. Like every time that guy always does it. It's so fast I can barely ever make a good prediction of how fast it is. Should be poisoned, but yeah, right there. Oddly enough, not as much Dark Moongrass. Probably because I only ever use it here. Mostly because it's it doubles as a heal and a cure for poison. So I usually wait a while before I heal myself in this area. So that's the War Scythe. That one back there is... That was Sucker Stun. I couldn't think of the name. I got distracted by the red Phantom. So I didn't want to deal with her. I was thinking about dealing with her, but I didn't feel like dealing with her. Mostly because that red Phantom can run full sprint through the muck. No trouble. Me, on the other hand, you see that I'm having to do scrubby tactics just to get through the muck. Switching between one-handed and two-handed just to maintain some more stamina. That right there to the left is a thief's ring. I've already got like 3 of them. Don't really need another one. This should be dark moon grass. I should just about be out of poison just by the time I get up here to the next fog door, I think. Whoops. The path here is really annoying because even when you're out of the muck, in some of the areas of the path, the game will still think you're in the muck. Just because of the way that the hitbox for this, or the collision mesh for this, is really, really large. So throw one of these, get them out of the way. We're not going to run right through the center of the city. We're just going to run to the side. This is way safer to run through the side. You only have to kill like a couple of dudes when you go this way, as opposed to like the 20 dudes you normally have to kill when you go through the city. We just kill the guys that drop down for me up here. Hey. Come down. Come down. From Software doesn't do good at programming? I was saying Miyazaki doesn't do good at programming. Miyazaki, worst From Software programmer ever. Feels Miyazaki, man. That's an emote I should make. It'll be like one of the Pepe frogs, and it'll be Miyazaki inspired. I wonder if there is such a one already. I'll have to look it up. I'll add it to my channel. I'll just have to remove something. Feels Miyazaki, man. .png. I want to say I looked for one already and I just couldn't find one. Ha! Try to push me? Get out of here. I ain't falling for that again. He gets me every single playthrough, this asshole right here, but I didn't fall for it the one time. Score 1 for me and like 127 for him. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I always forget there's a dark moon grass. It's like tucked into the corner behind me near that torch over there. I always forget about it. I didn't mean to knock his armor off. He gains new moves when you knock off parts of his armor off. So you gotta be very careful when you're fighting him, because sometimes he'll do shit like put a pile of bees somewhere, and they just sort of like start shooting at you from the root. It's really weird. Like all the bosses in this area, except for like Garl Vinland and Main Ashtray, just have really weird hitboxes and movesets. See, like this? That's the move that I was talking about. He just sort of gains a suit of bees and he hits you with his bees. I call them bees. They're probably like flies or something. Oprah really changed? What? Oh no, I forgot to put the ring on. Damn it. I wanted all the souls. That boss is worth too many souls. I don't understand why he's worth that much. Like, even the Penetrator isn't worth that much. What the heck? From Software. Get your game together, dude. I know this is a first attempt from Software, but please, get it together. I mean, they're never gonna make another game at this rate with this kind of shoddy of programming.
Us, Slayer of demons.
Kappa.
This is a sanctuary for the lost and wretched. There is nothing
We'll
here
let her.
for you
We'll
to
let her
pillage or
finish
plunder.
her pleas for her life.
Leave quietly.
Is this how you beg? I can only imagine what happens when you're approached by the guy at the grocery store asking you to donate $1, man, you stray. Jeez.
Destroyer. May you rot in the deepest depths of this swamp.
Deepest depths of the swamp.
How dare you?
How dare you intrude upon our haven? You abandoned us long ago. What right do you have? We live humble lives. Let us be.
We live humble lives. Leave us be.
I need to bait him back up here. Man, he's like the easiest part of this fight. Because he just has so little health in relation to the boss. Crazy.
Dearest,
Oh no, I forgot to put the ring on again. I wanted his souls too. I wanted all of the souls, you know? Oh, I got plagued this time. That's kind of weird. I didn't get plagued the last time, but I got plagued this time, and I took about the same amount of time. Weird. 70. I literally got more souls from the Dirty Colossus than I did from that boss. Oh wait, no, never mind. Add in Garl Vinland's souls. It's fine. I got enough. I got a lot. Anyway, that was the... Now we just gotta go kill False King Allant.
Soul of the mind, Kito out.
Art thou done, kiddo?
Nope.
Forgot I got another pure moonstone. I've been duping, clearly, because I didn't feel like farming. But every time I see that crystal lizard, I kill him, and he gives me a pure moonstone for some reason. Alright, let's go kill one. And the blue dragon. I want to see how much... Not only will this make the run to the Allant safer, I want to see how many souls he gives me. Hopefully it's a pretty good amount. I assume he's going to give me a lot. Because he gave me a lot last run. And the amount of souls they seem to give you per new NG just goes up exponentially, I guess. Also, I always use a soul remain here. I don't like fighting these guys. They're just boring. Especially Tower Knight, Alfred of the Tower Knight, or whatever his name is, of the Tower Knight, right? He is such an annoying enemy to fight because he's always behind that shield, and you have to like roll behind him and get in his backside and give him a good stab back there and repeat. It's really annoying. Oh, memo to self. Second chance this. Best spell in the game, technically. Anyway, let's kill these guys so they can kill me. See, like I said, best spell in the game. Almost died because I was spamming. Wouldn't let me two-hand because there was an item above me. What did he drop that I couldn't pick up? Oh. Grass, I guess. Yeah. right, the weird couple of jank moments, like right there. You clearly should have been able to roll right through that gap, but it just doesn't let you. Because it's just, it's a wall, essentially, with a bit of transparency applied. I'm going to let him fall off. Hey, come here. Fall off. Not there. Ooh, boy, I love the camera in this game. It's really good. Especially when you're trying to get away from an enemy and it decides to make you roll horizontally instead of towards him. Best part about this game, bar none. Sideway roll. I love side rolls. Just can't get enough. Oh, right. There we go. So how much? 396. Alright, so I do 396 damage to him with a bow. It's still not that much. It's a lot, but it's not much. He still has a substantial amount of health. In fact, he left before... he left even sooner than he normally would. Okay. Let's just see how many souls this boyo will give me. Actually, I wonder if... can you shoot him from here? Kind of? I can't tell if that's actually doing any damage. It probably isn't. Uh-oh. Keep running, though. Alright. Yeah, you can just stand right here, shoot him in the face. Because if you're wearing the Thief's Ring, he loses sight of you almost instantaneously. If you bring Bjor with him, you're going to hear him bring Bjor with you, you're going to hear him for the duration of the fight. Oh, I forgot. Damn it. Somebody should have reminded me to put that ring on. I'm blaming this on chat. Not really. I'm not blaming it on you guys. That's just a bad habit of mine. He still gives a really large amount of souls, though. Of course, the ring doesn't affect consumable souls, but... Alright, so I'm going to have it set up for Clever Rat Ring. So if he can hit me once and I'll be fine, but if he hits me again, I die. Like that. I was trying to roll, but I rolled too late. Just that easy. See, Ostrava? The only way Ostrava is able to get buff is when he's a Red Phantom. Anytime before that, he's a complete pushover. Stop! What are you doing? I thought we were allies. We weren't allies. I only told you that to get to your boss. I only told you that to get to your dad. That's what it is. It sounds worse when I say it like that, but I kind of want it to sound bad. Kind of like that movie, Something About Mary. I thought you loved me. I only slept with you to get to Mary. I was like, God, that was an awful movie. Sorry, I'll stop making bad jokes about bad movies or quoting bad movies. See, I'm doing this because I think it's gonna make a difference. Oh no, God damn it, I pushed heal by accident. Well, looks like here I go killing again then. And here I thought I was gonna make this easy on myself. Angry Kermit face is the best emote that I can think of right now. Whoa, I ran up the wall. Parkour, huh? Careful with that attack. He did it 3 times in a row. Oh, you serious? There goes my no-hit run. There goes all my runs. Oh, no. Punk turns in the middle of his animation and says, "I'm not done yet." And then he cocks his sword back. Hate when he does that. It's one of his most annoying animation ticks. Where he will just turn on a dime in the middle of another animation and say, "I'm not done yet." And he's eating my frame rate. Whoop. There we go. One more boss. And I complete New Game Plus 5 without dying. Though technically I died a bunch prior to this. I know, a big deal, right? It's not a no-hit run. It's not a soul level 1 no roll, no shield run. Just a guy going through a game that's supposed to be hard without dying. Doesn't count, though. There's always going to be something on the internet that disqualifies runs. Sorry, we at the Challenge Run Board Authority people have decided your run's invalidated. Because you're not playing on current patch or something.
You have been chosen by the Old One. Thou seek everlasting deep.
No time to talk. Gotta kill you in record time, dudo.
Suffering from its blood. The faith poison of poisons. God is merciful. Created the Old One. The Old One will feed upon our souls. To realm of existence. You fool. Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
I do. I'm gonna make it all the way to New Game 69, and then I'll never play it again. Do we kill her? Anybody in chat want to vote? You want to kill her or let her live? I'll give it a minute. I let her live last run, so if nobody says anything, I'll kill her. Do it now or she dies. Yes. I'll give it 10 more seconds. She wants to power for herself. Be it as may. 2 kills. Got it. My power now, woman. Yes. Nice. I didn't want to see her face get stomped. Alright, so let us check just real quick in Boletaria, just to see how much damage I do to a normal enemy. It should be the same amount as it was this last NG. So now your path to the dark side is complete, my apprentice. Yes. I can't do the gravelly voice. It's like it feels like I'm doing a gravelly voice, but then it's just gonna sound like a weird version of my normal voice. Like, I like to think I sound like somebody else in my head, and when I hear it back, it's gonna be like, what? That sounds like me still. Yes. Alright, so I should just do like a running attack. Should be like 300 something HP. Yep, same. Okay, we're at max NG. Yeah, it's like 435 for a backstab like it was last time. And it's like 260 something for a regular attack when they're not in counter state. Alright. So, yeah, NG+5 is indeed the highest difficulty. So we're now technically in New Game +6. And now our record, now the plan is to go to New Game +69.